What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Strike or Break. We got a good one going tonight, as usual. It's Tuesday night Sapphires, if you didn't know. Now you do. Shout out to everybody who got here early. Love to see it, King. First, as usual. Jackson, Bryce, Wong, Chaos, Robert, Zach. So many people in the house already. Greenskeeper, what's up, brother? All right, Card Rips. Did you see PSA Open Bulk? No, I didn't. You'll have to elaborate. What's bulk cost? Johnny's here. Kevin, how's it going? Phil, Fitzy, and anybody that I didn't see. So tonight we're doing two breaks. We've got all kinds of Sapphire. Both breaks have some Sapphire in it and all kinds of good stuff. Yes, Madden got fired. What are you gonna do when you have the two best players in the game and a whole bunch of other really good players and you're on a 12-game losing streak? Someone's gotta take the blame for that. And it's gonna be Madden, apparently. So hopefully that lights a fire under those guys. Not only do you have the two best players in the game, but you've got a guy like Taylor Ward performing at an extremely high rate. Yes, he's been in and out of the lineup, but when he's in there, it's nice. I mean, you got a good rookie. There's all kinds of potential. They're still doing okay in the standings too, so it's not the end of the world. But they had to do something before it got completely out of control, in my opinion. Saw a couple people on YouTube saying that on the 9th they are opening $30. Okay, so it's just speculation. I went to the PSA website. I didn't see anything about it. So it's technically not opened back up then, but it will be. Gotcha. Okay, we're going to roll. We're going to start getting ready. 5:58. I want to get going by 6. We got two breaks. Lots of stuff to do. Lots of stuff to talk about. So let's roll for randomizations. If you're ready. 4 times. Gonna focus? Yeah. All right, guys, pop on over with me. Okay, we're gonna give this a little mix just to get it out of. This is a buy-in order. There's that team list. We do this 5 times every time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reds on top. Back to the buy-ins, and that was 4. So let's mix them up 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Scott R with the Reds. Put them in order. Here are your teams. Diamondbacks, Skylar, Braves, Saul, Orioles, Eric H, Red Sox, Scott B, Cubs, Robert F, White Sox, Kyle H, Reds, Scott R, Guardians, Dennis G, Rockies, Lucas M, Tigers, Karsten B, Astros, Shelby A, Royals, Ryan G, Angels, Adam G, Dodgers, Joe B, Marlins, Ryan C, Brewers, William F, Twins, John S, Mets, Andrew L, Yankees, Wes N, Athletics, Robert B, Phillies, Greg C, Pirates, Brandon K, Padres, Eddie G, Giants, Kurt W, Mariners, Lenny M, Cardinals, Daniel G, Rays, John G, Rangers, Jack H, Blue Jays, Calvin M, Nationals, Brett R. Good luck, everybody. A little print. Do a little rip. There it is. Let me drop you a link. Check out your teams. Oh, wow, they changed this. Okay. Gotta love it. I can figure it out on the fly. Copy. Done. Let's see if this works. Works for me. I got some new good luck blades. You're about to see. Okay, so break number one. I guess we'll start with this. These jumbos are so good. They keep going up in price too, but that's okay. New Good Luck blade. Feels good. Feels real good. See how sharp she is. Oh, yeah. I've got a few varieties too. So in case the luck starts to get stagnant, we've got True Blue, Red to 5, and Green to 99. Or it could be Neon Green to 3.99. Whatever we want it to be. But if you're feeling it, if you're feeling like, hey, let's get blue involved, I can make it happen. David watching from Australia. That's awesome. Love to hear it. The silver packs. This is where the money's at, baby. Right here. Silver packs. In the update, that juicy Tatis. Silver rookie. Good evening, Zach. Red camo was a good one to start with. I think so. It had a skull on it. I don't know if you saw that, but I thought that was pretty sweet. Some Tim Wong says, I'm watching from a sketchy parking lot in Memphis. That's like it. Brandon Lau. Rookie. Victor Robles. Oh, yes. We got a good one. The Vlad. I don't have this card in my collection. I have a lot of Vlad rookies, but I don't have this one. And I want it. Look at that. Let's start off real nice for Calvin. Let's give Calvin a round of applause. He's going to have a good day. He's going to have a good break. He's going to have a good year. Brian with a $20 super. I'm having a good night now. Look at this. What's good, peeps, he says. Everything now. Brian making my night. Thank you, my friend. And then Brian using his 10-month says, coming in hot. Can we get the Tatis out of this one? I don't know. Well, I'm going to get the Eloy rookie. That's a nice secondary hit. Duplantier. An autograph. It's pretty rare to pull an auto out of here. Not for us, though. It's easy. Lane Thomas. I like Lane Thomas. He plays for Washington now. And when he's batting towards the top of the order, it's like something clicks for him, and he starts producing at a pretty high rate. Let's go. Free auto out of a silver pack? Chris is still at work. Gonna have to... Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I heard Top Gun's good. My brother-in-law already saw it twice. But he's a huge, diehard Top Gun fan. If you had a dad in Nam, you're probably a Top Gun fan. I did not. Although I'm sure I saw the movie, of course. It was cool back in the day. I'm just not obsessed with it. Like many people. But I did hear it's really good, so that's cool. It's about time a good movie came out. We'll fly through this base looking for one of a ton of good rookies. There's Biggio. This has been one of my favorite releases for a long time, and it keeps getting better. Austin Riley rookies, maybe we catch a Austin Riley gold out of this box. What do you think? Mark Reynolds to lead it off. J.D. Hammer, stamp, and a black. Ooh, black Corbin Martin. Rookie debut. Who's got the Astros? Shelby. Congrats on the black. Some of you may wonder, what the heck is a black? Numbered to 67. That's what it is. And real tough to gem up those blacks, but that one looked pretty good. Let's keep going. 2 breaks tonight, remember. The second one, a little higher end than the first. We're going to be doing more high-end breaks in the future because that's what the people demand. And I will deliver. Lively says, finally hit my gold. You did? Nice, dude. Congratulations. Hit that gold wander. And don't worry about wand. If you really want to, we can, maybe the next stream I'll plan it out. We can dive into Wander's advanced stats a little bit. Because people seem to think, you know, hitting like 260 something is just, what a bust. Okay, that's just one stat, but we can dive a little deeper. And if you don't like Wander, I'm open to just sending all of your Wanders my way, and I'll open them on the channel, and it'll be fun. Open up a little package. You don't want your Wanders. Plenty of room around here for them. But that's not going to happen. Steel City Bashers. Rainbow foil. Brantley. We're going to do another break on Thursday. Another twofer. Pete All-Star Game rookie. There's the Austin Riley. I knew we'd find him. At least one. Beauty of the jumbo. We're going to get at least one of all the base. All the base cards, all the base rookies. Maybe you get lucky and get 2. I think I'm going to set him in the secondary pile. We got a high roller going on here. Well, not technically a high roller. Halfway in between a regular standard and a high roller. Yeah, and once again, like the high roller sold out immediately. So I think maybe for Thursday, I do it like it's going to be 2 big ones. I spent a ton of money this weekend buying cards for breaks, high end stuff. So we'll have some fun. That's for sure. Adam Hasley. Rookie. Gold rookie. Real Muto 150 stamp. Mid roller. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Got 3rd last night in poker, which is I wanted to split for 1st. I was in 2nd place all night. And then once you get towards the end, you know, the blinds get really high and there's not a lot of moves you can make. You're either, I mean, I guess you can limp in, but that's not a good idea most of the time. Lose your money that way, but just dwindled away. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't catch cards. My moves weren't working. Pete. But I did get 3rd, which is cool because I got money and points. And the season, the first half of the poker season is almost complete. We got 1 more week, and then we start season 2. We break them up into halves. Wait a second. Bud, meet Bud. Someone's got a new sweeper. I'm just going to put that into a random pack, so somebody's going to have a nice surprise. There's the auto. Shed Long. Rookie for the Mariners. Where's Dr. Sticks? Well, do we have any 2021? We are doing, we'll see him soon. Don't you worry. We'll see a little bit of sticks coming through. Pete All-Star Game rookie. I think we already got this, but we did already get this pack. This collation, at least. Okay, we got 2 Rileys. That's good for Saul. We got to get that gold, though. You know? PSA 10 hairpiece. Sweet, Dawson. That's awesome, man. Thanks for becoming a slammer. Which, hey, I'll just drop a little link. If anybody wants to get in on the breaks, you want to become a slammer, help support the channel, this is how. Here's the link. There's also a video on the homepage of strikerbreaks.com. It tells you all about it. Looks like we got a relic coming. Elvis Luciano. Rookie stamp. Here it is. It's numbered. It's a 150 stamp. Blake Snell. Relic. Game used. Memorabilia. This is way back in the day when he played for Tampa Bay. So that's going to John. At least it's a stamp, right? Got that 150 stamp, number to 150. Dig in it. A-Wave, thanks for following, man. Tatis. Rookie debut. We'll get the Vlad debut too, don't you worry. I'm going to set him on the side. We don't need to put him on a stand, I don't think, right now. Put him in the secondary good card pile, which is already growing in size. 2019 update is great for like a secondary good card pile. If you like a really nice mid-range, this product's for you. And also a huge, like a nice potential ceiling too. Great mid-range, great ceiling potential. Getting the gold Vlad and Tatis debuts. Or even, you know, the Riley golds. Or I mean, I'm just talking like, for the ceiling, a gold is still not even at the ceiling. You know, you can get all kinds of lower numbered than that. Mother's Day, Father's Day, Independence Day, the black. Camo. Jared Walsh also in here. And is that a short print? Wait a second. Is that just his regular one? No, that's his regular one. What am I thinking? It looks a little different for some reason. But I'm a Jared Walsh fan. Man, if the Tigers had half the talent the Angels have. Verlander, and here is Javier Baez. Is it numbered? Oh baby, to 25. Let's go. I'm gonna get a commemorative relic. To 25. Yeah. Stuff's loaded. You know, open a jumbo of 2022 stuff and see if you find all these numbered cards we're pulling out here. I think not. Robert F. Congratulations. To 25. Another Tatis debut. Vladdy home run rookie. Brendan Rodgers. I did not, Paul. I didn't. I don't really pay attention to any other. It's all I can do to pay attention to ultra modern baseball. It's all I can do. And even then, I'm like out of the loop on some things. There's the Vlad True rookie. Put him up there. Hunter Pence rainbow foil. I love this card. The Randy Johnson short print playing the drums. How awesome is that? Lenny. Congratulations, Lenny. I know you love it. How can you not? The only thing that doesn't love it is that darn bird. Poor bird. Not a fan of this card. We understand though. Base piling up already. It is a sick mullet. You're welcome, William. I'm glad you like him, man. Favorite product of 2022 so far? Probably Bowman. It's awesome. But I just opened so much of it, I got sick of it. For my own PC, you know. But I'm going to be doing some megas probably. I don't know. We'll see. Mike Zanino, gold. Zach Britton, 150 stamp. Pete, home run rookie. Greenskeeper says Randy Johnson is a photographer now by trade, and his company logo is that exploding bird. No. Wow. Is that true? I hope that's true, because that's so awesome. That's so awesome. I like him even more now. Taylor Clark, gold rookie. The kid. And last pack of this. And we'll move on to something else. That's right, Shelbs. Way to honor that bird's memory. Yeah. Did you pass Otani on that last pack? I don't know, probably. Not like anything special, just base card. I don't remember seeing it, but Rengifo, passed Rengifo. And I almost commented on the fact that he's playing, so that's something. At least he's getting some PT. Jose Alvarado. You looked it up for real? It's real. I believe you. I believe you. That's just so funny that it's like hard to believe, you know? Vladdy debut. 2 Tatis debuts, 1 Vlad debut. Solid numbers. Wouldn't mind getting 2 of each, though. Okay, what did we do next? I think we do the last... I think we do this. We'll get this out of the way. And... What do we do next after this is the question. Careful. Careful the fingers. This is really sharp, actually. This is sharper than my razor. J&G, here's one way if you want to sell them. Send me one to my P.O. box. I'll open it on the channel and I'll tell people where to get it. and you should sell out. Just ask anybody else who's ever done that. They usually sell out after that. But, you know, it's not just, they got to be good value and stuff. I'll shoot you straight. You send me one, I'll shoot you straight. If it's not like worth it or something, I'll tell you. And then maybe you can change them up a little bit. Maybe I can give you some ideas. I don't know. You probably got it under control, but I've opened a lot of mystery boxes, things of that nature. I kind of know my stuff. I know what's good. Just missed a vintage stock. There it is. Darno. Don't want to miss Travis Darno. For the Tampa Bay Rays. Yeah, that's another one. I always forget about like /99 vintage stocks, you know, just one more variation parallel of a huge card you could get. Big L. Quick break. Good. You take a little time for yourself. Appreciate you. So this is the 2022 rather, Topps Series 1 Mega Box. Still one of the best values you can find. I don't know if they're still available. They probably are. No clue if they are, but do yourself a favor, buy a couple. Go Blue Jays. I almost wore my Blue Jays hat today. It's part of the process, figuring out what hat to wear for the stream. Because I don't want to have the same hat on every single time. That's just boring. No one wants to see that. Oh, check this out. Okay, just a little history about me. I've worked my whole life since like my first memories are working for my family business. Not paid very well, you know, just like not really a career worthy deal. So I've always had to be real frugal with my money and like be careful about what I spend things on because I don't have a lot of it. So I'm always like cost conscious about a lot of things. Like, okay, I'm not going to get this, even though I want it, I'm not going to get it. I can just go without, right? So my wife had the weekend off, so spent it with the family. And I have a cornhole set, and it's a real cheap one that you can just go to like any store and buy, Walmart or whatever, you know, the cheap set. Not even probably regulation anything. And it's fine, but I don't like it. You know, it's just real flimsy. The bag hits the thing and it just tilts, and it's not the best. And I've wanted a legit cornhole set since it was invented, basically. So I finally bought one, and it arrived today. I was like, you know what? I'm going to actually buy something I want. And I buy cards, but it's a little different. Cards are kind of like an investment, but also something for yourself. So I finally bought a nice set. My problem was I didn't know where to get one. You guys probably know somebody who makes them, right? Like everybody kind of knows either a friend of a friend or something like that of people that make their own. There's Wander. But I don't have that. So I was always hesitant. Like, man, where am I even going to get one? Shipping is going to be super expensive if I buy one online. Turns out they're not that bad. I mean, for the cheap set, they're probably 70 bucks or something, maybe even more. Like the one that I got, the cheap set, was like 70 to 100 bucks. I don't remember exactly how much it was. Wander number 1. But I went to the American Cornhole Association online, and they sell them, and they have all different kinds of bags, everything. And I finally bought one. That's my Father's Day present for myself. So I'm gonna try to get good at cornhole. I can't stand not being, like, if we're doing so, you know, it's summer, so I don't know where you guys are from, but around here it's like summer. Okay, let's play some cornhole. Look at this. So I want to be good at it. I want to be the guy who's like, hey, I want striker on my team. So I'm gonna practice and get good. I'm okay. I'm like average, you know. Double wanders. Let's go. 3 of them now. These little mega boxes. The good stuff. It's a great way to add weight. Philip, it's impossible. I'm on a diet and I'm working out right now. I am not. I'm losing weight, not gaining weight. If I were to gain weight right now, I'd cry. I wouldn't cry. I'd just, I don't know, eat less, I guess. It's just because you drink a lot when you're playing cornhole, right? Is that what you mean? Not if you're drinking claws. Josh Naylor. No, but I'm doing a 1 month intermittent fasting, keto, cutting out all the nasty stuff. No booze, no cigs, no nothing. And by the end of this month, I will maybe feel slightly better. I don't know. It's not like I feel bad anyway. I feel fine. I feel bad when I'm not eating. Mookie Chrome, stars of the MLB. Love the Chromes. Home run challenge and a gold Geo. Gold Geo. Mookie home run challenge. Anybody got any home run challenges in for tonight? Yeah, no T-Bell. No. No carbs. No sugar. I'm 1 week in. And I don't like it. But I'm going to complete it. So that's the kind of guy I am. Jose Altuve. This one has a number. It's numbered to 199. Got a little bit of fluff. That's all. Just a little dust on there. Oh. The knife does well. Cutting these sleeves too. Super smooth. Yeah, the chromes are a little thicker. I just, like, when I stay up, the biggest problem is, I think, staying up so late, sorting cards and doing from the breaks, I get hungry and I just munch on like trail mix or candy or whatever. You know, it's like 1 a.m. I'm like, I'm hungry, but I'm not going to make a meal. Let's eat some trail mix with, I don't want to even talk about it because then I'm going to get hungry again. What's this? Another home run? Oh. What is this? I've never seen this. Have you guys seen one of these? Derby Duel. Predict the 2022 Home Run Derby champion for a chance to win. That's pretty sweet. If he wins, you'll win a special card. You guys seen these? Dude, I've opened up so much Series 1. Not seen any? I'm confused. So I guess I'll just put this into somebody's, because there's no team. So somebody who doesn't get any top loaded cards is going to get this. Same with the Bud Selig. Safety 1974 with a 20 spot. Says was able to get in on break number 2, and then wife decided we're going out to dinner. Oh man. I have to watch the break later tonight. Pull me some fire, brother. Striker, happy wife, happy life. That's right. And nothing wrong with going out to eat, man. That's a nice time. Appreciate the 20 spot, and I'll try to pull you some fire. Greenskeeper says my best friend in high school is a wrestler. I'd watch him gargle Gatorade at lunch every day and spit it out just for some flavor. Yeah, I wrestled my senior year too, so I've never had a problem keeping weight off. So it's not that hard to maintain for me. I just really was like, there's so much like sugar and calories in mixed nuts and trail mix and stuff like that, especially the M&M kind. Hey, how about a jumbo bag of M&Ms at 2 in the morning every night? It's not gonna do good. But yeah, I remember I never had a cut. I was always like just right where I needed to be. Brendan Rodgers, Rainbow. But I do miss sweet stuff for sure. For 100% sure. Matter of fact, last night I was laying in bed, not able to sleep because I was so hungry, and I'm like staring at the ceiling. I thought probably for like an hour straight about what I was going to eat the next day. So I'm just doing one meal a day, and it's freaking nuts, man. How about this? Let's pull something sick out of here. Derby Dual Hobby. Whoa, so that's a crazy one. I guess I could have looked that up. That's why we haven't seen it anywhere. Okay. SD Card Collector says wrestling, conditioning, and cutting is no joke. Yeah. Oh. $150 stamp, Kevin Newman. Yeah, also like adding lifting with it gets real intense. Like, yeah, I haven't eaten in 24 hours. Let's go lift. Shohei Cup card. I wanted to do this so we can see a Dr. Sticks light box. Haven't opened one of these in a while. Let's get some mini diamonds. Absolutely not Wong. That sounds like... Have you ever been an athlete? Some Tim Wong. Wrestling is like the hardest sport as far as conditioning goes. You can say soccer all day long, but no, it's wrestling. Wrestling is insane conditioning. And if you don't do it, then you're going to lose every match, because that's all it is like 100% effort, like maximizing. It's so hard. Here it is. Look at those mini diamonds. Really? Yours came damaged. Never bought another one? That's a bummer. Tavares rookie. Mini diamond. Yeah, run, lift, run, and then scrimmage and spar. And like I didn't have a guy in my weight class either, so I had to spar people that were heavier than me or the coach, which was like totally unfair, but I mean it is what it is. Jazz and Key Bryan rookies. And then the guy that was like the closest to my weight class was the best wrestler in the school. He'd wrestled his whole life. So I'd like, matching up with him was not fair. He's stronger than me, knew everything. I knew nothing. Devil's Haze says wrestling turned me into a starter in football during high school, helped me improve my tackling like crazy. Oh, yeah. Dude, if you know how to wrestle, you can beat anybody in a fight, basically. It's close range, like especially like in a bar situation. Nobody expects you to go for a takedown. Never, ever. Like they square up and you go for a single and bye-bye. Especially if you know any jiu-jitsu after that. Like you have to be careful that you don't kill them or hurt them real, real bad. It's almost easy. Will Myers. The last thing they think is that you're going to drop down and go for their legs. £250 wrestling coach wrestling 130s. That's so unfair. But you got to teach, And usually there might be like one. My cousin wrestled too. He was big boy. Oh, we got a plate out of it. 1 of 1. Out of nowhere. Max Kepler, 1 of 1. Look at that. This is a one-of-a-kind collectible. This is the actual cyan printing plate. Going to the Twins. John, congratulations, man. You got any printing plates in your collection? Curious. I have one now. Kyle Lewis. Very good. Let's put him right here. Why not? Put him in a window so everybody can see. Yeah. Saul says it's amazing how little people know. Yeah. About taking people down. Game changer. One of my friends was high level Taekwondo. Black belt. He did his whole life. And we got into a little, not a fight, just like a friendly, like guys do. And he didn't last 2 seconds. He was on the ground like instantly. And I took, it's like a white belt Taekwondo, nothing. And then he got pissed when I let him back up. So that's the problem. That's where you gotta like, uh-oh. Because if they get distance on you, then you're in trouble. Because then you could just kick me in the head and I'd be out. If you want to lose weight, become a trash guy. Or just stop eating so much sugar and carbs. Keston Hura, black and white mini diamond. You have a Gypsy Aaron plate. Hank Aaron? Gypsy Hank Aaron? Cool. I've never seen a Gypsy plate. Never pulled one. All right. Well, I'll say this box is a success. We got a handful of good rookies, a 1 of 1, got all the mini diamonds. Success. Speaking of Gypsy, what if we got one out of this box? What if we did? Let's get Clayton involved. Everybody put your collective consciousness together. Let's pull a 1 of 1 out of this Gypsy box right after talking about it. Bud Rip says intermittent fasting works great. I lost 50 pounds last year in 4 months. Yeah, dude, it's the truth. It really is. It works crazy. I've already seen a big difference. It's only been a week. I don't know, big. I've seen a difference in a week. But I'm strict about it, and I'm doing everything that you can possibly do. Like, very strict. I almost had a panic. Not a panic. I'm exaggerating. But I ate some beef jerky, and then, like, it said it has 0 carbs, and, like, the sugar wasn't even on the label. And I was like, oh, cool. And then I looked into it a little bit more, and there's, like, dextrose or something in there, and I was like, like, everything is ruined. It's all ruined now. All that for nothing. That's how serious I am about it. Just saw 1 of 1 Boom. Regular intermittent fasting is not hard, in my opinion. You're able to still eat 8 hours throughout the day. You want, like, try 1 a days. That's hard. I'm about ready to drop down to the regular, where I like 6 or 8 hours. Ron lost 100 pounds off of intermittent fasting. You've kept 80 of it off. Wow, dude. Congratulations. That's amazing. Here we go. All right, guys. Check it out. Make sure I don't miss anything. You know how these are. There's always little sneaks in here. Dylan Carlson. To $3.99. Put them right there. Set these cards off to the side. We already have a huge box full of base. About to have 2. Sweet. GQ Gems Wander. That makes 4 different Wanders now already. Oh, it's that one. There. I hate the glares. Not a pleasant visual experience. India. Okay, autograph number 1. Chaz McCormick of the Houston Astros. How about a Jordan deal? What a steal. Man, the Astros got a steal. I bet you if any other teams would have known that he was going to get that money, they'd have been calling his agent. Put it that way. Like, bro, we can get him like 60 million more if he just holds off. Pete Alonso Chrome. Yepez rookie. Okay, stack number 2. Yeah, they're trying to lock him up early, but he deserves more. Even this early, in my opinion. Can't find Gypsy in Canada. Hey, Fly, you should be able to get some online. So if you, man, I saw some for a reasonable price. Can't remember where it was though, unfortunately. But go check out the big boys. You know, Blowout and David Adams and Steel City. You can probably get it shipped to you. Yeah, Mike. If I had to fork over $3,000 of my own cash and just give it away, I'd be living in a box, a cardboard box. And that's no good. Jim Abbott, sweet. That's so cool. I mean, obviously, being a Michigan guy, I'm a fan. Jim Abbott. That's so cool. I didn't know his autos were in here. Definitely signed it with his left hand. That one's going to Adam. Ty France. Might be, but he didn't really do much, did he, before this year? Zach Greinke to 99. I mean, Tigers might as well lock up Scooble. Jeez. He's like one of the best pitchers in the league. Small sample size. I need to see more, though. I need to see quite a bit more. But, like, pitchers' stats normalize much faster than hitter stats. So, I'm hoping he's a real deal. It's that scattershot approach, you know, you got to hit. You hope to hit 1 out of, I don't know, 3 number 1 picks. 1 out of 3 hopefully is awesome. I don't know if that's the real number. Just off the top of my head. Just thinking like Mize, Manning, Scooble, Green, Torkelson. 2 of them. Come on, 2 of them. Maybe 3. But they ain't all going to hit. Most likely. It'd be sweet if they did. You know, they could be serviceable players. But superstar level, ace tier, all-star tier, that's pretty tough. Chuck Nasty. I think the Royals should trade Benintendi. What are they going to get, though? You know, you got to think about what they could possibly get. The Tigers traded Justin Verlander, Max Scherzer, Justin Upton when he still had value, Nick Castellanos, like a bunch of all-stars and Hall of Fame types. We got nothing. So what are you going to get for Benintendi? Nothing. Benintendi's an average player on a bad team, in my opinion. He's having a good year, but before this year, he was not very good like the year before and the last couple of years. Trade him to the Padres. What? We don't need Benintendi. We don't want Benintendi. Power. We need power. I want more power. I want Soto. I'll settle for nothing less than Soto. Mike Trout might be on the move. I don't think so, Spencer, only because they're actually really close, in my opinion. I think they're like a move away from being contenders. Pitching, in the pitching department. They're an ace away from... Because then you got Syndergaard, Ohtani, and then like another ace. That'll take you... a unique guy. So maybe that just wasn't meshing his personality in the clubhouse. The plate is Max Kepler. I'm sure we'll hear a little bit more about it as time goes on. Or not. You never know. They keep stuff like that in-house. It'll be speculation. They have beat reporters with some insight. Why you got a Nats hat on? Because I like Juan Soto. And I thought it was cool. It's got the Father's Day parallel. Thought that was cool, unique. Hinch going to LA next season. I mean, what's it matter? I hate to sound like Eeyore, but when you got no talent, the team actually looks better today because Meadows is back in the lineup and also Torkelson's back in the lineup, so that does improve the lineup at least quite a bit. But we're still a long ways away. Once we get Green back, that'll be a nice shot in the arm. It's Badu didn't do anything. You know, there's just a lot of problems. So Hinch, no Hinch. Management is a problem. Avila, our GM, I've wanted him gone for a long time. When we were rebuilding the team and like breaking it down to the bare bones, why did he get to stay? He's not good. He got nothing out. When we sold our team, he got nothing. There's a bomb. James Wood, atomic first. That's a sick one. Eddie, congratulations. Man, if it wasn't for that 101, this could be the hit of the break. So far. I mean, we still got a lot to go, too. Bam! Look at that. That's a beauty. Congratulations. No. Don't tell me, Joey. That's not true, is it? Are you just, like, joking? Because I thought they were talking about promoting... I forget his name, but everybody knows him. Nate Pearson for Badu? Yeah. Pearson's legit, man. And you can never have enough pitching. Better than the 101? It probably is as far as like a monetary. It's probably worth more. But we'll think about it. A 101's a 101. Unless it's a K. If it was a 101K, then we just toss it in a trash can. That's a banger, Devil. Juan Soto missing nameplate auto. Pearson is hurt. But that doesn't mean like he's not going to not be hurt in the near future. And Badu's down in AAA, so. Seth Beer. That's cool, to $4.99. Seth Beer rookie. I think he's hurt as well. There's a lot of guys going out on the IL this year. Way more than normal, it seems like. But we predicted that because of how the season went down with the late spring training and all that. Everybody knew there was going to be more injuries, and man, it's wild. Jays need a left-handed bat. We got just the piece for him. Badu, all day, baby. Take him off our hands. I don't think they're going to trade Pearson. He's a high-end prospect. I guess he's not a prospect anymore, but he was a high-end prospect. He's one of my favorites, Dead Jazz, from the 2021 class. He's one of the best for sure. He's struggling right now. I can't remember. There was something going on, though, with a slight injury. That happens, Clinton. I know. It's so tough when a guy's like Badu was crushed. He had a great season last year. His spring training was awesome. And then I don't know. De La Cruz first. Nice one. Yeah, I think so. I agree, Kevin. Beer was off to a real nice start. Marsh, also very... I think they're both good players. Nick Lodolo. Top 100, Aqua to 125. This one's going to the Reds. Scott, congratulations on the parallel. Insert parallel, Nick Ladolo. Well, and here's the thing with Badu. We have plenty of lefty outfielders. Like, our whole outfield would be lefties if we had Badu in there. If we had, like, assuming Green, Meadows, and switch hitting. On to a 2021 Bowman Chrome Hobby Box, and then we'll finish it off with a Sapphire. 2021 Bowman Chrome Sapphire. I think that's one of the best products out. Here we go. Squidwardish? I don't get it. Oh yeah, maybe it does kind of look like that, doesn't it? Destroyer says, I want an Ohtani rookie, but I'm not sure whether to get a Bowman Chrome or Topps Chrome because they're both sick. Well, typically the Topps Chrome will hold more value over time. It's like it's kind of like at the top of the hierarchy. Topps Chrome, then Bowman Chrome. You know, you got like Sapphire at the very top, and then Topps Chrome, then Bowman Chrome. So it's kind of like it's a close third. Second and third are really close. But you got to also think there are two versions of the Ohtani Topps Chrome rookies, because there's the Topps Update. There's so many Topps Ohtani rookies. That's one thing. Because he had Series 2 flagship rookies, he had Update rookies, he had all kinds of other rookies throughout all that. He also had Bowman Chrome. So there's a ton of different ones to choose from. It's just whatever one you like the best, I think. What pose do you like the best? Also considering, you have to consider, like, do you prefer him batting or pitching in the pose, in the photo? A lot of things to think about. I don't know. I can't make that choice for you. Blue. Oh, that's a nice card. Blue Soto to 150. Blue and red just looks great. Complementing each other. Primary color scheme. Nice, Brett. The Sapphire that just sold on Topps, are those all chrome? It just says Bowman Sapphire. Yeah, it's all, if it's Sapphire, it's chrome. Look at that. Riquelme de Castro. First auto. Going to the Blue Jays. I knew it was going to be a good Blue Jay break, Calvin. Right off the bat with that Vlad. First one of one, you have no idea what to do with it. Depends on who it is and what your bankroll is looking like. Just trying to organize cards. Don't know, Josh. Don't have any pack odds or anything from that, but usually Bowman Mega Boxes are better than Bowman Blaster Boxes. Gabriel Rodriguez. Because the Mojo parallel of the Chrome first that you're looking for comes out of those Mega Boxes, and that is usually, I don't know, 25 to 50% more valuable than just the base Chrome, the regular Chrome. And they're produced in a shorter print run as well. So the Mojo parallel is definitely a good one to have. It's one of the best, easiest to get, best first card of any player, the Mojo. Most like affordable way, you know, as far as parallels go, it's probably the easiest parallel to get of a guy. A first or a prospect that comes out of any Bowman release. And it looks really nice too. Scooble Superfractor. Whew. Well, yeah, you're gonna have to kind of judge. You don't necessarily need to get those graded, but Scooble's on fire right now. If he ends up making an all-star team or something, which he might because the Tigers suck, so he's probably one of their best players. If he makes an all-star team, it might be a good time to sell it if you're looking to sell. You don't necessarily need to get that thing graded because there's only one, so who really cares? The only thing that could happen is it could get like an 8 or 7 or 6, some horrible grade, and then potentially it could be worth less. But you could get it graded if you wanted. You're just going to spend 150 bucks and time. It's going to take some time to get back. What if he gets hurt between now and there's all kinds of things you got to think about. I can't make the decision for you, but that's a sweet card. I haven't really been into those kind of cards, glass half full. The Topps Project, they're just so gimmicky to me. I like them, but I don't know if they're going to have any long-term value unless it's a parallel. They're nice for collectors and because they're cool cards, artist designed. I wish they would do something like have those cards as a special card you can get in a normal set. Gabriel Rodriguez first. Like if they had an insert and it was those same cards designed really cool like that. It's kind of like the hometown parallels where they're real hard to pull, but they look awesome and people like them. With parallels, with parallel versions of the insert, that would go over really well. Like you could have maybe, if they did that in flagship, let's say, you got Series 1, Series 2, and Update. You could do all three, and it could have a checklist of 10 of those sweet, like, Topps 100 cards or whatever. So you could have 30 different artists, 30 different cards. How cool would that be? Wicked Diecast. What's up, Striker? Awesome pulls. Glad to be here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for becoming a member. If anybody wants to become a member of the channel, you can join. There should be a join button. It's $1.99 a month. And you get a green highlight next to your name. You get to use those member chats, free member chat once a month. You get special emojis that only members can use. Your avatar changes over time. And it helps me out a lot. I appreciate it. David Garcia of the Texas Rangers. First auto. Make them SPs, yeah, short prints. Like, yeah, basically they're short prints, but not an actual photo of the player, just an artistic rendering. You know how they do those things. Or they could even come up with a, you know how Topps Black has those encased cards? You get one encased card and then everything else. What if the players actually signed some of those cards? And that could be your encased card that you got in a special release. Have some base cards, whether they're chrome or whatever, and then have, you know, hey, Fanatics owner guy, me and you, we need to have a talk. I got lots of ideas. And my fee is high, but it's worth it. Yeah, I like artist proof cards too, Joseph. Definitely. Finally dropped Joey Gallo in fantasy. Yeah. Luis Rodriguez chrome first. Yeah, he hurts you more than he helps you, doesn't he? Here it is, 2021 Bowman Chrome Sapphire. Let's do it. And then on to break number 2, where we've got all kinds of good stuff coming. We got more Sapphires coming in break number 2. Got a jumbo box of Bowman. Beautiful cards. If you haven't seen Sapphire yet, they are amazing. Oh, another one, man. We got a trout like this in the last box. That is a sick. Gotta love it. I'm top loading them, putting them on stage because, in my opinion, that's a stand-worthy card. Just a Sapphire trout, base Sapphire trout. Oh, there's a banger. Keeper Ruiz is performing as well, so that's a nice rookie. And Victor Acosta first. One of the best guys to get out of here. We're doing well already. Pack number 1, success. Okay, here's the parallel. Ready? It's a yeller. First, Manuel Beltre. Oh man, Blue Jays keep piling on. 9 out of 50. Dude, this kid is young. It's a card to hold on. Or, well, I mean, you do what you want with it, but it's a card to keep your eye on. Definitely don't want to just set this in your collection and let it collect dust. Keep your eye on that prospect, because that could be an extremely valuable card one day. Dalton Varsho, rookie. Did this just drop? This is a fairly new release within the last, what, month? I don't remember exactly when it dropped, but it was fairly recent. And you get, I mean, every one I've opened so far, we've had like 4 parallels plus. You're only supposed to get 2. They messed up somehow, and you get like multiple parallels. We'll see if this one works out that way. Every box I've seen opened, yep. Here we go. Here's the green or aqua. Rookie. Jose Garcia to 99. I love this product. I can say that this is my favorite product right now. As of right now, with all these extra parallels in it, it makes it. If there weren't the extra parallels, it'd just be like, okay, this is a good product. Because it's, I mean, 2021 Bowman Chrome is a good product. So you add a sapphire finish to it, it's going to be even better. But the additional parallels makes it unbelievably awesome. Gradable card, yeah. That one. And that one. And then any of these rookies that pan out. Look at this. Now we got an orange. Guys, this product is amazing. I wish that was Jazz. Yeti to 75. It's going to Ryan. Congratulations, Ryan. You got an orange. Austin Wells and Cody Bellinger. What's up, Eric? Did you miss? Yeah, you missed some bangers, man. You're gonna have to go back and watch the whole thing. We'll go through them here in just a minute, but we got quite a few bangers. Another parallel, man. Heston Kierstad to 125. Orioles on the board. This one's going to Eric. It's always good when you run out of space, and we are out of space. Just in time, 2 packs left. Very colorful. We got our 4 parallels. Let's see if we get any more. Josiah. McClanahan, rookie. He's one of the best pitchers in the league. McClanahan, probably the most underrated pitcher in the league. Yeti. Oh yeah, there's image variations in here too. I have no clue which ones are image variations. Doesn't it? Oh, they're 1 out of 56, so they're a tough pull. Wow, another one. 5. Taylor Trammell to 75. Johnny Pyron. There's Scooble. Sapphire. He is in competition with McClanahan as the most underrated pitchers in the league. What a horrible competition. I'm the most underrated. No, I'm the most. Want to fight about it? All right, let's start here. That's the last of it, and then we got a whole nother break with even better stuff. Taylor Trammell to 75. Yeti to 75. Jose Garcia to 99. Looks like 94. Beltre to 50. Nice. Acosta first. Kierstad to 125. Can't beat a Trout. Sapphire Trout. David Garcia first auto. Gabriel Rodriguez first to 199. Gabriel Rodriguez shimmer. Recalvin De Castro, first auto. Juan Soto, beautiful true blue Soto. Valera to 199. Luis Angel Acuna to 150. Roa, auto. Lodolo to 125. Seth Beer, rookie to 499. James Wood. Man, that atomic first is nasty. Loving that. I mean, it's probably the hit of the break, but we got a 101 printing plate, and that's going to be Striker's hit of the break. 101, baby. Let's go. And that's Kepler, Max Kepler. Soderstrom to 199. Greinke to 99. Lots of Wanders. Let's get a good eye full. Bowman. GQ Gems. Stars of the MLB. Stars of MLB. Wander Generation Now. And the Cup Guard. Chas McCormick auto. How about this Jim Abbott auto out of the blue? Jose Altuve Relic to 199. Dylan Carlson to 399. Randy Johnson SP. Javier Baez to 25. Not so fast. Regular one, no. Blake Snell to 150. Darno Vintage Stock to 99. Vladdy rookie. Shedlong auto. Corbin Martin Black to 67. Lane Thomas Silver Pack rookie auto. And that is numbered to 149. What a bonus. Don't forget about the Vlad rookie out of a silver pack. That is a banger right there. That gems up. It's got some nice value. And Brennan Rodgers. Okay, break number 2. Let's do this. Lots of cards here. All right. Putting the Bowman Jumbo on the stage for the bounce of the dice. Yeah, that's true, Eric. Is everybody ready? Is everybody here from break number 2? Hit that like button if you don't mind. We got 300 people in here. Let's get to 200 likes. Break number 2 begins with a roll. 8. We're mixing it up 8 times. Let me pull up the spreadsheet. Oh, while I'm here, drop you a link if you're interested in getting in on the breaks. Here's a link to become a slammer. All right, Tuesday Sapphires. Break number 2 is right here. Come on over. Boom. We're going to give this column a mix. Like that. Over to the team list 5 times, as is tradition. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cubs on top. And the buy-ins get 8 mixies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mark with the Cubs. Let's get these in A to Z order. And here are your teams. Diamondbacks, Dawson B. Braves, Justin S. Orioles, Will S. Red Sox, Nikolai M. Cubs, Mark H. White Sox, Andrew W. Reds, Nicholas L. Guardians, Zach B. Rockies, Matthew J. Tigers, Roy G. Astros, Justin P. Royals, Lucas M. Angels, Chris G. Dodgers, Chad B. Marlins, Robert T. Brewer, Shane S. Twins, Dylan M. Mets, Tanner S. Yankees, Rashid M. Athletics, Peter L. Phillies, Jack H. Pirates, Ryan B. Padres, Bobby T. Giants, Kevin O. Mariners, Colin H. Cardinals, Dennis M. Rays, Robert F. Rangers, William F. Blue Jays, Wilson M. Nationals, Matt M. Good luck, everybody. Let me drop you a link. There's that. Quick print, and then we'll rock. And then we'll change this to, well, this. Okay, everybody here? No data. All right, we're good. Just clicked off all of a sudden. Yeah, it just lagged out for a second. It should be good. Everything's back to normal. Give it a refresh if it's lagging or something. Everything looks good now. Okay, we got a jumbo box of Bowman Chrome. We're going to be pulling 3 autos out of here, hopefully. Backwards. Oh, gold. Anthony Rodriguez. We will take a gold, won't we, my friends? Any day. Giants. Let's got the Giants. Kevin. Nice card, Kevin. It's a good thing to lead off with. Put a gold on the stage. First and foremost. What's up, Roan? Francisco Alvarez, Invicta. Hey, Freddie. Reds are up 7-0 in the second inning. I didn't put any lineups in tonight. Just did not have any time. But I was going to stack up that game. That was my... I checked out the slate just to see who was pitching tonight and who's playing. And that caught my eye. That game caught my eye. I was like, well, that's the one place I'd go if I only had one choice. How much for a Bowman Chrome Sapphire? I think they're around $350 now. But they are going up every day. It seems. Because people are catching on that it's like, whoa, like it's crazy. I don't know if they produced way less of it. They had to have. That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe somebody else has a different take. But the only thing I can think of is that they printed out these like the packs, and then they couldn't make enough cards in time or something, like base cards, and they had already made the parallels, and so they're just like, screw it, we're not redoing the pack odds, just go with it. I was gonna stack both teams up because, yeah, the Reds have one of the worst defenses and bullpens, I think. I went and figured all this out the other day, and I wrote it all down, and I threw my sheet away, so I can't remember. But I remember the Reds were really bad at some things. Oh, there's a bang! Ellie De La Cruz, first auto. Big hit. Who has got the Reds? Nick, congratulations. That's a big one, man. He's one of the best players to get out of here. Bam! Early favorite. Haha! No, I don't have any Bowman Sapphire. I got one box, but I don't have it yet. I might just hold on to it. It's hard to see this kind of thing because we're living in it, but I feel like Sapphire, it's gonna all dry up. It's kind of a new thing, just Sapphire, you know, within the last, I think 2016, was 2016 the first year for Sapphire? And it, you know, it just dries up, and it's going to be, if there was one thing that I could recommend people, if you're looking for some wax to just sit on, anything Sapphire. It has the most potential for exponential increases, in my opinion. Cooper Kinney to $4.99. Ruiz making his AAA debut tonight. That's cool. Oh, look at this. There's a case hit. Gunnar Henderson to 50. This guy, I don't know where he is on the prospect list. I think he might have moved down on the prospect list, but he was creeping up there for a while. Where's the greenskeeper? He knows about Orioles. But I've looked him up a few times in the top 100 Baseball America and checked him out, and he's a legit prospect. Will, congratulations. That's a nice card, man. And a speckle Roberto Campos to $2.99. Going to the Tigers. Congratulations, Roy. He's playing awesome right now, says Manny. Nice. I remember scanning through the last top 100 update that came out recently and not seeing his name as high as I thought it would be. But I could have just overlooked it. I didn't like study it. I didn't study the list for hours. I just scrolled through it like about 2 minutes. Should you buy 2022 Bowman Mega Boxes? Yes. Yes, you should. There's Wander. Mud. Yeah. I'm just wondering how many possible Wanders. We'll put him up there. Stage is going to be awfully full, but he's got a spot. We could just stack all the Wanders on one stand. Blue. Victor Lizarraga to 150. Going to San Diego. Bobby T. You have 12 coming. How do you have so many coming? Blowout? Or something like that? Khalil Watson first. Chrome. Montgomery. Chrome. And a Khalil paper. Pretty much will. Pretty much. I don't know about 2021 Bowman so much. Like, it's got... I'm sure some people will emerge. But 2021's is... eh. It's okay. And it's fine for chasing some certain things. But if you were to, like, go out and spend all your money when 2021 Bowman came out on that product, you would have lost some money. Probably. But it's very affordable right now, which is a good thing. If you're looking for some Bowman to open, some affordable Bowman to open, 2021's the way to go. Brandon Marsh. That's a sweet card. Rookie to $4.99. Sky blue. It's going to Chris. Here we go. Gypsy. Eric pulled a Wander Sepia and an Indigo in back-to-back GQ boxes. Dude. Those are big cards, man. I'm sure you immediately went and looked them up on eBay. Going for a lot. If Wander sucks, Wong, then Sam Huff is the worst player to ever play on that scale. If you're using the scale that Wander sucks, then Sam Huff is not, like, he's a little leaguer. Something wrong with you, man. Yeah, you definitely should order some Bowman Mega Boxes. I ordered some, but I only have, like, I'm only going to use my Target credit card, so I get 5% off. And my limit is only like $1,000, so I can only buy so much stuff. I already maxed it out on regular Bowman boxes, so I can only buy so many. They add up quick, you know, almost $50 a piece. Campanella, there's a short print. Kirilov, Chrome. What's up with Kirilov? Is he hurt or? I haven't seen anything about him. He's gonna kind of fade out of baseball relevance if he doesn't do something quick. And here's the autograph: Connor Siebold. Going to Boston. Nikolai, congratulations. O'Neal Cruz rookie. Stack 2. Yeah, no kidding, Roy. What's up with that? On a completely unrelated note, have you ever heard of a VPN? Roy. Stack number 2 is ready. I did see Joe Adele back in the lineup the other day. Oh, sweet. Vlad auto. Nice. Wilson. Congratulations. Is it going to be another Blue Jays break? Very good. Soto. Blue to 150. Sports Card Fanatic. Yeah, Chris, it's much easier than you think. There's nothing to it really. It's like the click of a button. That's it. Adolis Garcia, blue to 150. It's just a lot of big fancy words. That's all it is. Like everything. Everything in the medical world and the scientific world and the law world. It's just they have this barrier where like they make up a bunch of fancy words so you can't understand it. But it's actually much simpler than that. Moustakis to $3.99. Going to the Reds. Beaver Breaks is home from work. That's good. No mules for a long time. Well, until July. Regeneration June is upon us. It's upon me. But those are for Friday nights anyway. It's the best place to buy a box of cards. Probably your local sports card shop. Your LCS, your local card shop. But if you had to buy them online, there's several places. Blowout is a good place to shop. But Dave and Adams, Steel City, those are the big three. They all have about the same prices, so just whatever one floats your boat. Seth Beer rookie. I think we already got all the autos out of here. Just seeing if we can't find any more parallels. Wow, that's a dry stack. Just using that photo, eh? I recognize that photo. They're reusing it. There's Wander. We didn't get one out of the first box, I don't think. Put him on the stage with his brother. All right, next box. Now we're gonna get saucy. Actually, first we'll do this. Do this Inception. 2022 Inception, Topps Inception. You get one autograph per box, and all the cards are really thick. Thick card stock. You get a couple parallels per box as well. Or one parallel, well, I guess if you count the greens, several parallels. Oh yeah, Target had, yeah, you can buy stuff on Target too. Walmart as well sometimes, walmart.com. It's kind of getting to that point where you don't even really have to go out looking for cards on the street anymore. You can just buy them online, these regular sites. Bo Bichette, Ozzie Albies, Byron Buxton, Donaldson, and the green Yoel Pozo. Look at, we got a blue to 25. That's a rare one. Pozo to 125. And that's a Texas hit going to Will. Blue Yastrzemski. That's stand-worthy. For sure. Weird seeing a blue to 25, isn't it? Matt Manning. All right, now we got the stack. We got a gnarly stack of cards here. Gnarly stack of packs. Everything good. Like the best stuff. My favorite stuff. These are... We're going to start with the Mike Trout rookie chase. 2011 Bowman draft picks. Haven't hit one yet. We've opened about half a dozen of these. Pretty big checklist. But if you get one, you can get a regular, you can get a chrome, you can get a yellow, you can get parallels of the Trout. Obviously, you know, they go up a lot depending on which one you hit. But even the base regular Trout in a PSA 10, I'm pretty sure is like $1,000 or something close to it at least, or more maybe. Yeah, and every one of these packs has a gold too, so you could get the gold Trout. I get a little nervous when the gold's coming up. Oh, Brandon Gomes. Gotta hold your breath. Oh, that's a refractor. Look at this. Ryan Adams. Refractor. Dirks. Dylan Bundy. That's a first. Dylan Bundy. Javi Baez first also. Sweet. Not too bad. Couple nice firsts. Let's try to hit a Tatis out of here. Maybe a Vlad. Fletcher rookie. We did get a gold. Caleb Ferguson gold. And a rainbow foil. Max Stassi. Just keep it moving. No stage for Javi? Nah, not the paper. It was a chrome, maybe. We need every inch of space, I think. We got 4, 8. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But we got a Bowman's Best box coming after this, and there's a lot of hits that are going to need places to go on the stage. And we got another one of those Bowman Chrome Sapphire boxes, which has at least 4 stand-worthy cards. Oh, that's a good card. Willie, Adames, Rainbow Foil. It probably doesn't have a ton of value, but he's a good player, and that's a rookie Rainbow Foil, so I'm going to put him right there. I don't know how fair that is to not put Javi, but to put Willie. Oh, a nice way to end it. Acuna debut. Justin, congratulations on the Acuna debut. '19 Chrome. Thanks for backing me up, King. I was starting to question myself. He looks like Ted Bundy. Brandon Belt Refractor. That's a sweet card. Trout and Hank Aaron. Albies. No! Whoa. Woof, woof, woof. Shohei makes up for it. Complete redemption. Favorite player, Tatis. Rowdy. All right, got to get a big pink out of here. Come on, pinks. That's a nice pink. I had one of these in a PSA 10. I think I sold it for like 125 bucks, 150 bucks, something like that. This was in the peak though. Maybe it was 100. Somewhere between 100 and 150. It's probably not worth that much now because everything's dropped about 40%. But that's a sick card. I'm putting them up there. I never heard of Pozo either. '16 Bowman, looking for Vlad, Tatis first. We got the yellow pack in here. We can hit a absolute banger out of that yellow parallel pack too. Isn't that funny, Roan? Hilarious. The best and the worst from the same village. Kyle Servants Jr. first. Wouldn't it be funny if I met Kay in real life and he just punched me right in the face? Like, oh, all right, I deserved it. He probably has a pretty powerful punch, too. Something shiny. And... okay. dice. Come on. Let's get a good one. I'll just add it to the collection, King. Not of K baseballs, but of K memorabilia. Not memorabilia. Yeah, there we go. I do have some K cards. Lots of them. Vlad first. Wilson. That's another Blue Jays break. Would you look at that? Pretty awesome. Need that chrome, but the paper's good too. That's why I don't sleep on the paper firsts from Bowman, because even the paper can have value. As long as the player ends up being elite, you know? Which isn't, it's hard, but just don't toss around your paper firsts thinking that they have no value or that they won't have any value. Tyrell Jenkins. I do. What do you think this is? I'm not just tossing them on the floor. Not all of them. Some of them. Some of them don't make it in the trash, but it takes like 30 seconds, 20 seconds to pick it all up. It's not a big deal. It would take longer for me to like have a special can that I have to put everything in. Oh, all right. Nothing out of that. We did get the Vlad. So each pack has had something. Except for the green 2019 Series 2. It's kind of all you expect. You can get one good thing out of a value pack. Yo, Flores, what's up? Andujar, rookie. Okay, is this going to be a real Gary the GOAT? So Andujar, rookie. We got Gary. This is 2018 Chrome, guys. Hot. That's your cousin. Who's your cousin? Okay. I'm sorry about your luck. Mookie. Harrison Bader, refractor rookie. Man, that's big. All right, we got a chance right here. One last chance. And these. Oh, thought that was going to be Ohtani. The pinks look really sharp. All right, moving on. Bowman's best. Better get the stands ready. Gonna be needing at least 6. Oh, good, Gale. Yeah, the only situation would be if the wife washed like a red shirt accidentally with the whites. That would be the only way. Acuna. Heat wave. That's a fancy Sapphire. Keep Brian, Sapphire rookie. I might have to put him up there. Did I say Sapphire? I meant Atomic. It's the same design, but this is called Atomic. Trout Refractor. And Jackson Merrill. Here's the auto. Right behind a Mountcastle Refractor rookie. Yohendrick Pinago of the Cubs. Going to Mark. Sarah got you some salmon shorts. And you made her return. That's so funny. I can see it. I can see it happening. Like, what? What is this? Why? I mean, thanks, but no thanks. Kalnick. Got one more auto coming out of this mini box. It's gonna be either this pack or the next. Probably the next. Don't feel thicky. It's gonna be in here. Feels thicker. Oh yeah. Wander. Allegedly, this is his true rookie. But we got to put that on the stage. Even though it doesn't have a rookie on it. Wilman Diaz. This is a high-end prospect in the Dodgers organization. It's a good card. Going to Chad. Congratulations. Put the Wander up there. Can't believe I went through all those top loaders. I can wheel over here. Sweet. Wheel right on back. That worked out. Didn't even have to get up. Chainster says, "Hey Striker, just came across your channel and now I have a bunch of packs coming to open." Well, good luck. What kind of packs? A refractor autograph, Shilin Polanco. Going to Pittsburgh. Who's got the Pirates? Ryan B. Nice. Blaze refractor. Don't forget about him. Acuna 2 homers today. He's heating up, folks. I'm glad I got in on the Acuna. I got some Acuna cards while he was down, and I'm thinking they were good investments. Jazz. I couldn't believe like some of the prices his cards got down to. With PSA 10s of like key cards. He's back, baby. Got a Gypsy Queen hobby pack and some Topps Chronicles and Bowman. Nice. Good variety. Just careful buying individual packs off of eBay or anywhere. Whoa, what's this? Okay. Hold on. We got two things. Chase Petty Purple and an autograph refractor parallel, Aaron Zavala. This is for the Rangers, which is William. Congratulations, Will. I'm not top loading that. It's a waste of a top loader. But Chase Petty, he's getting top loaded. Sometimes I put those in top loaders just so that people don't overlook, like, I don't know. You get it. Oh, look at that. Julio, and I mean, the Atomic. I think they're calling that a rookie too. I think they're calling this a Julio Rodriguez rookie Atomic. Joseph with a $5 super chat says, Striker, in your opinion, who's a good comp for Julio Rodriguez? Acuna, maybe? Seriously. What do you guys think? Put it in the chat. Because he's got speed and power. And that's a rare combo. I mean, I can't... There's not many players like that. Tatis, but different position. We're talking outfielders. So... yeah, Trout, but... comparing people to Trout is not fair. Trout's on a different level, baby, than everybody else. And it's hard to really wrap your mind around that because he's so nonchalant, flies under the radar. But as far as like an all-around player goes, he's as good as it's ever been. Pretty much. All right, 2021 Sapphire. We're into the Sapphires, guys. We got this box and then a Bowman Chrome Sapphire, and that'll be it. And then I'll see you on Thursday for 2 more ridiculously awesome breaks. Thanks for joining me. And we're almost to 200 likes, which is amazing. If you haven't hit the like button yet, now's a great time to do it. Hybrid of Acuna and Nelly Cruz. Nelly Cruz. Appreciate the super chat. Only because Nelly played on Seattle for a while? Yeah, Luis Robert. That's a good comp. I like that. Yeah, Eric says he's going to have huge WAR numbers with his speed. Yeah, but he's also going to have to play good D. Or even just average D. If he plays league average D, he could still accumulate a bunch of WAR. But to really up your WAR game, you got to play good D, and you have to have positive WAR on D. You only need like 1, but you don't want to have -1. Think about that. It's like a 2 WAR turnaround, going from just a 1 WAR to a -1 WAR. That's huge. Because just to get 2 WAR period with everything is you're a good player. All right, where are the good cards? Let's get some nice rookies out of here. Let's go, baby. Yeah, the Robert comparison's good. I like that too. But he's actually better in some ways. Like, he's got more base stealing ability than Robert. And he's got just as much pop. But isn't Robert like a Gold Glove type defender though? I don't know how Julio is out there. I haven't paid attention to his defense. Here's the parallel. It's a Diamondback auto going. Wow, that's a nice one. Dalton Varsho. Sweet. That's numbered to 50. Dawson, congratulations. That's a banger, man. On card, Sapphire Auto. Dalton Varsho, rookie. Varsho's better than I thought he'd be. He's getting all the opportunity in the world leading off, batting lefty, especially there's just a lot of righty pitchers. Man. What are we looking at for hit of the break? Because that might be it. So if we got a goal. We got some options. Oh, we got the Ellie De La Cruz auto. I think. Oh, I don't know. What do you guys think? Elite War would be over 5. Like 5 War is all-star level. So anything over that, you're like one of the best players in the league. Like a handful of the top 5 to 8 best players in the league if you're above a 5 War. That's why when you get like somebody gets a 10 War or even near 10, it's like, what? You're like twice as good as an all-star. It's just so hard to be good at everything. That's why the whole 5-tool player concept is important. That's why Wander is so good, because he's good at everything pretty much. Like, he's not showing elite power or elite base stealing ability at this point, and he may never be an elite base stealer or have like elite power, but I think he'll be able to hit 30 bombs and steal, 15 bases easily, and then just being able to do other things well too. Like, Wander's a 5 War, like perennial 5 War type of player who can get up to like the 7-8 War. Like, I understand people, we have a recency bias. Humans have recency bias, and you're like, oh, he's hurt right now. He hasn't had the best season, but it hasn't really been that bad. Especially if you look at the batting averages of a lot of players. Last pack. We got a parallel. So 2 parallels out of this box. Joey Bart, rookie. Orange. Oh, it's the elbows only, but Mike Trout's on this, so it's got to be good. 17 of 25. Let's go. Going to Chris. It's a cool card to add to the collection. Even though the elbows only thing is... Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers gotta hug. All right, let's get this ready. We got Bowman Chrome Sapphire now. Gonna need... Let's put 5 out there. Let's put 5 on the... Fill 5 stands up. Trout's War right now, if I had to guess, probably like 2.5. Already, which means he's gonna have another season of 5+. He stays healthy. He hasn't even stolen a base, I don't think. Imagine if Trout had like 10 steals by now. Big Tigers prospect. Well, big international Tigers prospect. Christian Santana first. Jarren Duran. Whoa, 2-in-1 pack? Luis Rodriguez to 75 and Jarren Duran to 99. He keeps getting better. Every box I open, it gets better and better. 2 parallels in 1 pack? What does that mean for the rest of these packs? Dodgers. Chad and the Red Sox going to Nick. That's how many more? We're gonna get 6. We might get 6. Oh, Wander prospect. I would put him up on the stand, but we're approaching the end. So McClanahan. Kyle Burke with a $5 super chat says, found out I'm having a boy in December. What say you all? Should I name him Striker? Absolutely. What a dominant, aggressive name, you know? Everybody will respect him right off the bat. That's all you can ask for. Thanks for the super chat. Green. Rookie. Garrett Crochet to 125. We got 3 parallels on the stage already. Holy. Scooble rookie. Pyron first. Andrew gets the Crochet. Kopech pitching. Dodgers don't stand a chance. He's pitching at home too, so they do stand a chance, but their chance is, I believe they have a, I looked at this earlier. Their chance is, what is their chance? Whatever. They do have a chance, but it's not a great chance. Diaz. Because anything can happen in baseball. Doesn't matter. Anything. It's so crazy. The Tigers, I'll never forget. I told you guys this story before, but I'll tell it again right now. The Tigers go across the country, bring up some no-name scrub pitcher off of some, probably, I don't know, some minor league team. I don't even know if it's AAA or AA or what. Never heard of them. The Dodgers were like minus 350 favorites, and the Tigers went out and won that game. I thought they had zero chance, but turns out they found a way to pull it out. And my friend bet on that game, bet for the Tigers. I found out later, and raked in a nice payday. Thought Soto was ripping packs. Do I look that old? Soto being 50 and all. Orange. Ketel Marte. Are we going to get another two? No. Thought we were going to get 2 more. That would have been. So this is 5. 5 barrels. You probably should have only gotten 1. I think they're like, if you look at the pack odds, to me it says you're only supposed to get 1 parallel per box. No, 2. It says 2 exclusive parallels per box. Oh, there's a banger. Christian Hernandez first. Let's go. Going to the Cubs. Mark, congratulations. We're going to need more stands. Dr. Sticks, there he is, finally. The doctor's in the house. Last pack. Thanks for joining me. We got over 200 likes. Hope you guys had a good time. 1 more parallel. 6 parallels. Gabriel Arias. Of the Cubs to 125. Okay. Well, let's check them out. Starting here, we just saw it. We got the Christian Hernandez Sapphire first. Ketel Marte to 75 orange. Trout and Upton, elbows only, to 25. Crochet to 125. Duran to 99. Rodriguez to 75. Dalton Varsho, on-card rookie Sapphire auto, numbered to 50. That's one of the best Varsho rookies you can get. If you're a Varsho guy, man, this is like one of the top, probably the top of the mountain. Julio Rodriguez, Atomic. Chase Petty to 250. Zavala Refractor Auto. Polanco Refractor Auto. Diaz Auto, regular auto. Jackson Merrill to 199. Pinago Auto. Brian Hayes Atomic. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His first. Bowman first. Pink Mike Trout parallel from Topps Chrome 2019. Acuna Jr. Rookie. Debut. Willie Adames. This is a rainbow foil rookie. Gunnar Henderson. Case hit to 50. Seabold Auto. Vladdy Auto. Soto to 150. Garcia Chrome to 150. Moustakas to 399. Pozo to 125. Yastrzemski Blue to 25. Brandon Marsh Blue Rookie to 499. Sky Blue. Victor Lizarraga First Auto to 150. Blue. Bowman's Best Wander. Gypsy Wander and Bowman Wander. Roberto Campos to 299. Cooper Kenny to 499. And the hit of the break. Ellie De La Cruz, Bowman first autograph. Anthony Rodriguez, gold to 50. It's a first. And then a pile of other goodies. Joseph coming with a $5. Says, Striker, thanks for another awesome break. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate the tip, man. All right, guys. Like I said, Thursday, we'll crush some more. Can't wait to see you there. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all later.